Bob. Ain't that a bitch? What does he do for a living? Gambles. Oh, never mind. That was my horrendously elaborate parody of Prince's Bob George, which I was originally going to dub over and do like an instrumental sing-along thing, but then his lawyers would get at me because Prince is, you know. Anyway, number 150. We're mid-season finale, or I don't know, not mid-season finale. Number 150, Jean-Pierre Melville's Bob le Flambeur, Bob the Gambler, if you will. This one is pretty good. It's a pretty good film. Let's see. Well, it's not. We won't talk about this long because it's pretty simple and pretty fun. So this is an underworld comedy of manners. Of course, maybe the comedy thing. Maybe a comedy of manners doesn't necessarily mean humor, but this is a gangster film. This is a gangster film, a crime film, a gangster film. A little bit of light humor in it, but not really like, you know, enough to make it, you know, just interesting. You know, the little you know. Anyway, 1956, 102 minutes French film. Let's talk about this. So let's hear. This is what this is the story of Bob the Gambler. He's this aging gangster he unsuccessfully robbed a bank in the past and he got out, and he's got like a lucky streak that runs through him every once in a while. Lady Luck's on his side, you know, and all that. And so he tries to get like a gang together, and so he like recruits these young guys. I think one guy named Paulo and somebody else. And anyway, it's a little confusing, but he ends up like losing all his money at the racetracks, and so devises this elaborate heist at this casino. I think I forget the name of the Dialville Casino is the name of the place. And while this is all happening, he meets a young woman, a young streetwalker, teenage prostitute, who he picks up and he takes under his wing, and he lets her stay at his place. Her name's Anna, I think, or Anne or Anna. What is it? Anne or Anna? Anna. It is Anne. Anne stays at his place, and she's really smarky, a little smirmy, and all that. I think she ends up getting a job as a dancer in a club, and she ends up falling for Paulo, his partner, Bob's partner, and he ends up telling her about the heist that they're gonna pull, and she ends up blabbing it to a rival gangster. His name's Mark. And so, and so Bob reprimands, Paulo. He's like, why you don't squeal the women and all that stuff. And so Mark tries to end up telling the lieutenant police about him and tipping him off, but he ends up getting gunned down before he could tell them who. And actually, it's funny because Bob is actually saved the lieutenant's life, so they kind of work together. Or Lieutenant kind of lets him off of stuff with like little to no jail time. And so, but it turns out that eventually Mark's people, I think it's Mark's people, find out about the heist, and so they try to they're going to beat them there, Bob's people there, to kill him, to bump him off and all that. And so the lieutenant goes around, his name is Lieutenant Ledru. He goes around trying to find Bob and warn him about the attack. And meanwhile, while all this is happening, the night of the heist, Bob plays cards for the whole night and wins huge. I mean, you see his money stacks up on the table. It's like he's like has a little castle, a fort of money. It's just like Lady Luck's on him, and he plays throughout the entire time of the heist. And it isn't until like around 5 o'clock when he realizes, oh my god, I'm running late. So he dashes off, and he just barely misses the attack. And Paulo is killed. The other guy, I forget his name. I think his name is Roger. I think they're killed off, and he like says goodbye to them. And the lieutenant, I think the lieutenant arrests him, but he says, that you'll be fine. And makes this joke. Bob makes this joke at the end about, oh well, I should sue the police for damages, and it's like it's one of those lines that you end your movies on because it's so like da, 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 da. They play the music and it's like, yeah, this is crime, y'all. Yeah. So anyway, that's as basic. That's the best I can describe this film. It's really intriguing. It's a great little gangster film. It's fun to watch. It's a lot of fun. It's really Bob's just a really interesting character. And I would give this an A if I just didn't could get hip to more to Isabel Corey's character Anne. She's just a little too smarky, a little too smirmy. I don't think she really cares about, truly cares about anyone but herself. And I don't know, it's the little narcissistic aspect of it all, and the whole sex kitten idea, it's just a little, I didn't care much for it. So because of it, but apart from that, I mean, Melville's direction was great. Cinematography, the jump cuts, everybody loves the jump cuts, which I'm not gonna make you suffer through jump cuts. I thought about it, but no. Anyway, Bob Flambeur, I'm giving it an A-. Great movie, but I'm not crazy about Anne, so there you go, A-. This one's out of print, otherwise I would get it. This one is out of print, sadly, so I don't know how much it is on Amazon, but you know what? Actually, let's find out. Let's find out how much this is on Amazon. As of March 1st, 2015, the cheapest copy on Amazon.com of Bob Flambeur. While we're looking it up, let's talk about the supplements. Let's see. The supplements, there's a video interview with Daniel Cauchi, who is Paolo. It was done around the time of this review, or the DVD release in 2002, and he talks about Melville and Isabel Corey and all that, and just basically just about gambling and all that, and the underworld and stuff like that. And then there's a radio interview with Jean-Pierre Melville, which was done back in the 60s, and it's really cool to hear because Melville is the narrator throughout the film, so he's got a really interesting voice, like a very deep, dark voice, Oh my God. Bob Flambeur is new and used from $109.73. Look at those prices. That's how expensive Bob Flambeur is. $400 new. Good gravy. So yeah, that sucks. All the good ones are out of print. Friggin' Harder They Come. Friggin' Variety Lights. Friggin' This Is Spinal Tap. Friggin' The Third Man. Sucks. Anyway, because I was considering actually getting this because it wasn't a bad story. I kind of like Bob. He's a cool guy. Just didn't like Anne. Anyway, so that's the supplements. Of course, the trailer. And yeah, that's it. So Bob Flambeur, number 150, A-. Pretty good. If you can get your hands on it, check it out. Otherwise, get it from the library because it's there. I've got a copy from wherever this is. Anyway, that's that. Alright, so that's it for today. 2 reviews in a day. How about that? Alright, tomorrow, Traffic. Oh, you can't even see the word traffic here. Traffic. It's tomorrow, 1:51 Traffic. That'll probably be it because the movie is over 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours long, and the supplements, or there's a whole disc of supplements, so this is going to take some time probably. Yeah, to get through. 25 deleted scenes. Oh, Christ. So yeah, Steven Soderbergh. Anyway, that'll be interesting. And then Tuesday, do George Washington. This one seems like it'll probably be relatively, well, the movie's short, but there's quite a few supplements, it looks like, on it. And this is the reissued version of the box of the movie. And it's funny, I'm still not sure which one is closer because these both came out in 2000. This, along with the other movie we just saw, In the Mood for Love. So I need to look up and see which one's the most recent of these, just for my own edification. And then like I said, Thursday, General Idi Amin Dada, just the movie. We won't do the video interview unless I find it online for some reason. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. If you're gonna gamble wisely. Don't gamble on someone's life. That's a crappy moral, but anyway. And don't be a gangster. Don't kill people. Don't be a sex kitten. There you go. Anyway, that's it for me. We will see you tomorrow for traffic. And until then, goodbye.